Hello everyone, we are Apac Development from Multimedia student at the State Polytechnic of Creative Media Jakarta. Today, we will explain you about harmony of visual graphic. Let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Cakra Brindugraha. I will explain you about software visual graphic and Adobe After Effects.
Okay, my name is Afif Maulana. I will explain you about visual graphic and Adobe Illustrator.
And my name is Angga Maulana. I will explain you about the function of visual graphic, the result from visual graphic, and Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial. So keep watching our video until the end of this video.
First, I will explain you about the basic harmony of visual graphic. What is the harmony? Harmony is the right combination, and visual graphic is a proof used in the learning process that can be enjoyed through the eyes, such in the form of image or video. Harmony of visual graphic has an important role in the learning process.
There are so many applications that you can use to create a visual graphic, but in this tutorial, we only use 3 applications. The first application is Adobe Illustrator. In this application, we can use to create some vector objects to put in our visual graphic. And the second application is Adobe After Effects. In this application, we can create or add some effects to our vector object that we already add into our Adobe Illustrator. And the third application is Adobe Premiere. In this application, we can use to edit or merge the footage from After Effects, and then we can add some background music, create title, or anything else that you want to add. And in the other word, this application can be used as a finishing software. So, if you want to make a visual graphic, we cannot create that by using just one application, but we need at least 3 or 2 applications so our visual graphic can looking good and more interesting to watch.
The next topic is the visual graphic usage in everyday life. So a lot of visual graphic usage in everyday life. So here are some visual graphic usage in everyday life. Number 1, makes human work can be more efficient. With the visual graphic, human's work can be more efficient. For the example, when the teacher delivering the materials, they can be delivering with the presentation, and the presentation can be packed with visual graphic. Number 2, delivering ideas more easily. With the visual graphic, ideas are delivered with more easily by illustrating the idea, and with the development of this era, you can submit your idea via social media. 3, delivering of information more easily. Packet your information with the visual graphic and then makes your information more interesting, and you can submit your information to the social media. So it can be concluded if the visual graphic usage in everyday life is to simplify when you delivering information. The last topic is the result from visual graphic. So here are some results from visual graphic.
After getting to know the harmony of visual graphic media, I will give tutorial about harmony of the visual graphic. That's infographic to motion graphic. The first step, we have to create a vector object for in motion in Illustrator. Okay, I will create this object using Adobe Illustrator. Here are the steps. Okay, the first step is open Adobe Illustrator. The first step, we have to create a vector object for in motion in Illustrator. Okay, click start, open Adobe Illustrator, CC. Still waiting because this is Adobe CC, so my PC is slow. Okay, still waiting. Okay, already open. This is the initiated display menu. To next this. Okay, and this is a recent file. Next, the second step is create a print document. Click new. Okay. In Adobe Illustrator CC, there is a template worksheet file. There are files for mobile, website, print, movie, and art illustration. And I choose the A4 size worksheet. Okay, create the third step is create a simple sketch. Okay, this is user interface Adobe Illustrator. The third step is create a simple sketch. Okay, and I've made it. We just find the file, and to sketch you have to draw it. Okay, we just find the file. Okay, okay, this is sketch. The first step is start tracing. You can make tracing use pen tool. Okay, wait, yes. Still waiting. Okay, an object and copy. Okay, you can make a logo in Adobe Illustrator. You can make 3 object, and this is a logo is for objects. Still waiting. And the last object is start tracing. Okay, the 5th step is coloring. You can give a color with color picker tool. Okay, this is document Apac, logo Apac logo. Okay, you can make a color picker. This object you can give a color. Okay, finish. Okay, this is object to this is a simple logo in Apac development. Okay, you can give a background, and this is background. This color is gray. Okay, after everything is finished, the last steps is export object. By clicking the export file, export as, select storage and save it. Okay, you can save the object. And this is the result of the object created in the Illustrator. That is an Apac development logo. Okay, finish, open file. Okay, open file. We just find it file in select storage. Okay, the file. Okay, this is the file. Apac development logo. Thank you.
After create objects in Adobe Illustrator, now we will continue the next part in Adobe After Effects. So here are the steps. Hello guys, we will meet again into another After Effects tutorial. Well, my friend already showed you before how to create a logo in Illustrator. And now, we will continue to the next step in After Effects. In this step, I will give you a tutorial how to create particle logo reveal by using logo that already made in Illustrator. And here are the steps. First, you have to open your Adobe After Effects application first. In this tutorial, I'm using CC 2017 version. Close the window, and the first thing to do is you have to click composition, new composition, change the composition name into whatever you like, but I'm going to name this logo reveal animation. And then you change the preset with HD 1080, or you can create your custom preset, but now I'm using 1080 HD and 30 frame rate with 10 seconds duration. Hit OK. The next step, right click on your mouse, click choose new and choose solid. Ignore the size and color, just rename it with background and then press OK. So in this step I want to create a gradient background. So on the right side there are effects and preset panel, and then search gradient ramp. So if you want to this effect tied to your layer, first activate your layer first and then double click on it. So and then I want to change the start color and end color to blue and black combination. So I have a tip for you to choose the background. Choose the color correctly so your logo are visible to see. Like you have to check the color combination for your logo and the background, so there are the logo are visible to see. First I want to change the start of color with blue color. Press OK and then change the end of color to black. Press OK. Then change the start of ramp into 1, 4, 5, 9 and minus 2, 1, 4. Then change the end of ramp to minus 2, 6, 8 and 1, 4, 9, 7. Hit enter. Well, this is the gradient ramp look like. So if you want to change the setting that was on you, what's your feel free to change the setting. And next step is I want to import my logo that I already made in the Illustrator. Click file, import and choose file, and then choose the logo that we already made. And then if there is a new pop-up window, choose import kind to footage and layer option into merge layer and drag it into timeline. And then I want to rescale my logo first, like this. And then I want to add another solid. Right click on your mouse, new, choose solid, and then ignore the size and color, just rename with shade. click OK. Well, drag it into the bottom of logo layer, like that, and then activate the shade layer and back to the effect panel and search fractal noise. Here are the effects. Double click and then move into the left side. Change the contrast, brightness, complexity, and transform scale. Well, first I want to change the contrast into 50, and then the brightness into 30, and then the complexity into 1, and open the transform and uncheck the uniform scaling. Change the scale width and scale height. First, I want to change scale width first into 1000, and then I want to change the scale height into 5000. Like this. After that, change the blending model into multiply, so your background will look like this now. So this is a nice looking background for me. Wait, if you don't see the blending model in your After Effects timeline, just press F4 in your keyboard to change the toggle switch. So there, if you press the F4, there will be switch into the mode, blending mode or the effect mode. Well, after that, click on the logo and then right click, choose pre-compose and change the name into logo com. And choose move all attribute into the new composition and click OK. Well, after that, back into the effect panel on the right side, search CC ball action. Activate the logo com first, double click on it, and then I want to change the scatter, rotation axis, and ball size, of course. So move to 3 seconds and press the clock button like this to scatter, rotation, and ball size, and go to the first frame, change the scatter into 500, and change the rotation axis to Z axis, and change the rotation into -2, and then change the ball size into 300. Well, your CC ball action will look like, so your logo will look like this. After that, click U in the keyboard in logo com layer, and then change the ball size / keyframe and move into 1 second. Well, that. Then select all the keyframes, right click on the keyframe assistant, and choose Easy Ease. So your keyframe will change from circle to this bezier icon. Then change the grab to create this particle looking good. First, click the grab editor, and then first, before you change the curve, you have to change the edit mode first. Right click on the grab editor and choose edit speed grab, and then I will proceed to the next step. choose the last curve and pull the circle back, and then I will do this the same to the next curve. So you have to pull like this. Your gravity tool will your gravity tool should look like this, and then after that click graph editor again, so change to time editor again, and then you can preview your particle your logo. What a nice rotation. And then I want to make this logo looks perfect. First, go to the effects panel on the right side and search glow. This one. Double click and then search again curve, and then search again CC force motion blur, this one. Then move to the left side, effect control. I will minimize this CC variation first. Change the glow threshold to 75, and then change the middle curve, turn it up a little bit like that, and then scroll it and change the shutter angle to 250. Well, if I activate this force motion blur, so your particle when rotation it looks motion blur. It will give you a motion it will give you a blur effects. So if I don't activate it, so your rotation will look normally, just rotate with no blur effects. So I will back activate this motion blur again. Well, and then minimize these effects and this layer, and then duplicate it. Duplicate the logo comp with press on the keyboard Ctrl D, and then change the name with logo reveal, and then delete the effect from the logo reveal layer. Delete all of this and move to 3 seconds. Click to the logo reveal and press, and I want to split the layer. Press Ctrl Shift D. This layer will split like this, and then delete the logo reveal first, like that, and then select again the logo comp layer. Just stay at the 3 seconds and then press Ctrl Shift D again, and then delete this one. Well, you can preview it first. So after the rotation, the logo will become like that. And then I want to make this change from ball into the real logo. I want to import my flare. So click File, Import, File, then choose this flare MOV. Import it, and then
drag it into the top of the layer like this and change the blending mode into the screen like that. But this time adjust the flare so the transition form from logo comp to logo reveal look nice. So you have to choose the right timing. I want to preview it first like that. Preview it first. It takes time to adjust this flare so it will look nice. From transform to CC Wolf to this solid logo that we already made in Illustrator. Oh yeah, this perfect to me. I will change a little bit. Well, this is perfect for me. And now we're done with editing, and now we'll continue to the render with Adobe Media Encoder. Choose the composition and click add to Adobe Media Encoder queue. Click it and then change window to Adobe Media Encoder. Wait till the queue like this. So you have to change the format first. And this time I want to use this H264 the preset match source high bitrate, and then okay, and then choose where the output file you want to put. Put in my local disk E. The file name is logo reveal animation, and click save, and then press start. Wait until the render is done. Well, the status is done, and so that's all the tutorial I can give for you now. Goodbye, and see you in the other tutorial.
So I will continue the tutorial with the Adobe Premiere Pro software. Adobe Premiere Pro software is using for combine some footage, add some sound files, and change the color grading. So here are the steps. The first step is open the Adobe Premiere Pro. Choose the new project. So this is the preset from the Adobe Premiere Pro. In this step, you just change the name of your file, for example, footage, and click OK. Import your video from file and choose import, and then choose the footage and sound file. After that, double click your footage, that one you added to the timeline. So I will explain you about this work area. This work area is used to set the duration of footage you want to add to the timeline. Drag this to the video and audio. Drag this for just the video. and drag this for just the audio. If you already feel fit, drag footage to the timeline. After the footage video, you can add the sound file like the footage video. And now, change the color grading. Go to effects and find some preset. For example, is all blue day for night. Drag the effects to the footage video. If you already feel fit export your video, go to export and choose media. I recommended you to change the format to H.264. Change the preset according to the needs. And this is the place when you save it after you render your video. Wait until the render is end and your video has finished.
Okay, first question from Dinda Fikadianti. This question is how to create a design with the right color combination. Okay, you can make color design combination with the color reference in internet, or you can make the color gradation from old color to young color.
So the next question is from Robbie. Robbie asks me how to make a video not heavy when you edit the video. So Robbie, I will help you to answer your question. You can use the adjustment layer with the following my tutorials. So Robbie, you can use the adjustment layer. What is the adjustment layer? Adjustment layer is a blank layer that can be used for adding the effects without adding the effects to the footage. So here are the steps. The first step is, for the example, add some footage to the timeline and then click the new item at the project bar. Add the adjustment layer. After that, drag the adjustment layer to the timeline, put in the top of the layer footage. The next step is find the effects. For example, I use the Lumetric preset and then drag the effects to the adjustment layer in the timeline. After that, your footage has been added by the effects.
So, we have the final question from Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard, what is in and is out in After Effects? So, Frank Lampard, I will answer your question. Is in, that means slowing down the speed from your moving picture or objects, and is out is the opposite from is in.
So this is the end of our vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you like and enjoy our vlog.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel if you want to get more information about visual graphic. And if you have any question that you want to ask, type your question in the comment section below.
And goodbye and see you on the other vlog. Thanks!